Welcome back to the Leg of Zeg of Meg Mask. Fuck you, I couldn't think of anything. You tried keeping these playful names up for like 43 parts. You know, I think it's worth noting that part 42 was the last part of Ocarina of Time, so it's even harder now.
Story.
Majora's Mask is, I think, 54
Where we eat
parts
tiny
long
children.
total.
Look at that head. It's like an ice cream cone.
Yeah, oh yeah. We, that's right. The bombers. You need to, enter the code.
What's the code? Please, no,
Oh, that's right, he has the Junior Troopa voice.
That's so cute. I can't get over how cute that is.
Anyway, right now we're gonna do a side quest. Like, the reason we need to get back here is to, get to the observatory. Because we're going to do a side quest involving the business scrubs. So we need to get the moon stair so that the first one moves. No. The business scrubs are the Deku scrubs that like live in the flowers, and I make them talk like this because it's supposed to sound like Dana Snyder. Because they look like Gazpacho to me.
Gazpacho passed me the 60.
Wait, what? I don't remember that.
Oh,
Chowder.
Yeah, Chowder, yeah.
But, okay, so, alright, okay. That's something else that needs context. So, a while back, I don't know how long a while back, I think actually like earlier this year, some guy made like a video of like Mung Doll and Mr. Krabs in like a World War II scenario, and it was like,
Oh my
and it was like, so Mung Doll was like, was part of the Axis powers, and he's German, and Mr. Krabs is American, and so the video starts off, and it's just like, there's like, you know, gunshot sound effects in the background and war sounds and like old, you know, like fatherland music playing, and Mung is like, Chowder, pass me the MG42, and then it cuts to Mr. Krabs on his side, like a hole in him. He's like, SpongeBob, me boy, I've been shot 42 times with a Nazi buzzsaw, and I'm going to die. And then, months later, I think it's the same guy or someone else, uploads a version in Vietnam, and so it goes. Again, it's Mung Doll this time. It's Mung and Gazpacho, and they're on the American side, and obviously it's Vietnam. And Mung's like, Gazpacho, pass me the MG42. It's time we teach these guys a lesson. And it cuts to the guy with Gazpacho, and he says, but Mung, we're all out of ammo. And then Mung's like, all right, fuck it. I'm going in with thermite. Cover me. And he gets shot in his nose, and the bullet hole is so comically big. He just fucking flips over in like one frame of animation. It's like, fuck.
Hey,
we have the teardrop.
Do you know about Mario Bombs Away?
Huh?
Mario Bombs Away.
No.
This is a Game & Watch game.
What?
So this is legit. Let me look it up specifically because I don't like remember it in detail. But I think Nintendo actually got in trouble for this one.
Really?
Mario's Bombs Away is a game made for Game & Watch in 1983.
Okay.
But it was actually released in a Game & Watch gallery on the Game Boy.
Okay.
It as the wiki. I'm reading off the wiki here. All right. The game involves Mario, a soldier in this game, on a mission to receive a bomb from his buddy on the left side of the screen and carry it to his troop on the other side. The enemy waiting in the trees in his path, so he must keep the bomb away from their torches. Also, it very clearly resembles Vietnam.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. When was this released?
1983.
Oh no!
It's Game & Watch, so it fell under the radar for a lot of people.
Oh my gosh.
We need air support. That's fucking... Wow. That's some shit. I guess add veteran to list of jobs Mario's done in his past life.
Yeah.
Hey, back to our dude, our little coconut boy.
Yeah,
It's time to commit the Warcraft.
I'm not seeing anything on it, but I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't some controversy behind this game existing, because that's honestly just a big yikes reading about that. But then again, this was still re-released for Game Boy, so yeah.
Gamer Boy. The Nintendo Gamer Boy.
So what's our next goal?
So as I mentioned, like it's involving these business scrubs. Like you just gave me the
Oh,
deed
we're
to
still.
this one.
Yeah.
If you recall, when we talked to the various ones across the various areas of Termina, they were talking about how they'd like to move business to a different area, but for various reasons. But somebody else has the land. So you receive the various land deeds. You receive the various land deeds and give them to the business scrubs so that they can set up shop in their preferred area of choice. Doing this opens up the flowers that they're sitting on for you to jump into as Deku Scrub Link and access some pieces of heart. Heart pieces, there we go. That's the only one that doesn't sound awkward. Although pieces of heart is still
It is still technically.
it's grammatically accurate, but it sounds more like a music album than like a physical, tangible item.
Yeah, I
I know
get what
I've-
you're saying.
Talked about this, but there's a play called Piece of My Heart. Actually, tying back to Vietnam, takes place in Vietnam. There you go. That's it.
There we go.
There you go. There's some lore for you. It's really sad and not a fun. It's not a fun watch. It's not
I think we
supposed to be.
probably said this, but isn't history just real life lore?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. That is why I don't ask for people's backstories. I ask for their lore. I don't care about history. I'm a lore fiend, you know? I open
Lore fiend. It's another name for a history buff.
Yeah.
This specific Mario game we're talking about, alongside Donkey Kong Jr. are the only official pieces of Mario artwork to depict Mario without gloves on. Was also something that was brought up there.
Does he actually have hands?
Yes. Oh, that's a town land title deed! I'll give you this land in return, deal? Yeah, we're trading land.
No.
They're not wearing
Capitalism.
suits, and they're not carrying briefcases. I'm disappointed.
They're not carrying briefcases, but they are actually carrying large sacks.
Wait, maybe they are briefcases. Maybe they just store their items inside, like, their coconut shell.
Or they're storing them in the sacks that they're carrying, Harry.
No,
they're storing
that's
them
just
in
for
skin.
their children.
Their
That
children are
they-
in the sacks.
No,
That
because
they-
the seeds are in the sacks. Okay, you are one intelligent human being.
Anyway, that's what I'm
I'll
getting
let
at,
you
and now we
think
can
I'm
get
that
this piece
smart.
of heart.
Carrie, you are one person who makes jokes that make me laugh, and also Evan, and also people who hear your jokes.
As humor tends to work.
What? No. I thought humor was
Yeah.
just a vessel for me to scream really loud. That's crazy. And make dumb half-baked jokes that end up just becoming grug memes. Insane. Do you think okay. Do you think like my ancient ancestors who were cavemen are like looking at me and like finally after all this time we can understand what he's saying? Because like they didn't know modern English. They only know fucking like that, right?
Wow, what did you just say there, Gabe?
I can't tell you. Only my ancestors know.
Is that like when Pentecostals speak in tongues? It's like a heavenly language, but they don't understand what it really is.
Sorry.
Yes.
You speak the ancestral language.
I zoned out. Why did Gabe speak like that just a second ago?
He was speaking Grug language.
Grug
I was
language.
speaking.
He was
I was
speaking the
speaking
language of
cavemen,
his
like grunts and clicks. Oh
caveman
yeah,
Oh,
ancestors.
okay.
Oh, the
Is that caveman talk?
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I told Carrie whenever I speak like Grug, like my ancestors who have been, you know, like probably since I got, I mean, there's got fucking nothing better to do, right? Like watching their recent, like their most, you know, recent descendant, and they just like since they didn't have ancient, you know, they didn't have English back, you know, in fucking BC times, right?
Yeah.
They just had fucking grunts and clicks to communicate. So whenever I talk like Grug, they're like, oh, finally, after fucking eons, we can understand what he's saying. But then I go back to English, they're like, fuck, now I need a translator again. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So you too can speak to your ancestors. Well, you can't speak to them. They can just understand you if you just go, like that.
I believe that caveman actually just said oog oog.
Ah,
They said oog, but in various tones. It was a tonal.
It was a
language
tone-based language.
where there was
Tone
only one sound, one word, but so many different tones that you communicate perfectly.
because if I were to walk up to Evan with a knife in my hand and said oog, and then that just means like, here, take this knife and like cut up some fruit. But if I walk up to him and say oog, that means give me all your money. I'm going to stab you if you don't. So you better know the difference,
You better know the difference.
because otherwise I am approaching you with a knife. And that might be a little misconstrued. Like I pick up a gun and I want to hand it to an officer because like I don't, you know, like I'm gonna turn it into them as evidence. But I'm walking toward them with a gun and I just yell oog. They're not gonna know. They're gonna fucking gun me down. But in reality, oog just meant here. I found this thing. This is probably important to the investigation. They don't know that. They just see large man with gun and they say oog themselves.
Okay.
That version of ook means, oh no, I'm scared. I must do
Discharge
something to
my
defend
weapon.
myself. No, that is a form of defense.
It is.
Man, imagine
Discharge.
living as a caveman and just how much that would actually suck.
No, you mean how gangster that'd be, dude. You fucking wake up. You only live till about like 20. You wake up. You fucking throw spear at Mammoth with the rest of your friends, and then you
Spear
like,
has
bathe
to be
in-
invented first, Gabe.
Spear is invented. Fire is invented. You are fine. So you throw spear into a large woolly elephant. You fucking strip it of its pelt and wear his cool clothes. And you know, make the latest fashion trend. Draped over shoulder instead of draped over head. So head is still shown.
Mammoth pelt.
All cave women fawn over you because they can see your face. While other buster bitch cavemen still have fucking pelt over their heads. Dummies.
How can they see?
Well, I mean,
They
their
cut
faces
eye
is
holes.
clear, but it's just like a hood. Like they wear like a hoodie. Like just like a poncho draped over their head, but you just wear like a poncho over your shoulders. So your head is still showing to the female cave women who are like, ooh, ooh, and you're like, and then and then they fall for you instead because they can see your head. And then that fashion trend evolves into like wearing cloth around waist, or I mean pelt around waist, and everyone's like, ook, ook, ook. And then it just evolves.
Yeah, and then like they start developing developing language, and one caveman decides to write on his wife, and he's like, "Right, wife good, wife fight back, kill wife."
Wife God. Regret.
It's a long pause and then regret.
The thing I love about that video is like I think that's the most Gabe video he's ever sent to us. Like that's
That
it's
wouldn't
Gabe core
actually be the
humor.
first time. That wouldn't actually be the first time I've had that video described to me in that way. I sent that to a group chat full of my coworkers, and they're like, "Gabe, I honestly expected nothing more or nothing less from this video." I was like,
Love that still
Thanks.
image of that giant gorilla hurling the smaller one. by the wrist, I believe.
No, it was by the ankle. It was the ankle.
Actually,
It was the
by the
ankle,
ankle.
It's hard to tell with monkeys.
Yeah.
I guess they're apes. Because
I know they
don't
have like
tails, but-
12 limbs, and all of them are hands. Or are my monkeys just different than your monkeys?
I think your monkeys are different. Ah, that's a swamp title deed. I wish you would give that to me. I'll give you this land in exchange. Ah, mountain title deed. I'm going right back to the swamp.
Have fun, you bastard bitch.
It's funny because he was a dumbass who was like, no wait, no, I think I'm getting things confused now actually.
He said, me go to swamp with mosquitoes and malaria. Avoid cold weather.
It also has an older remake.
Wear mosquito net when sleep.
Ah, wear fly tape when sleep.
Fly tape, so you turn yourself into a mummy.
Yes. Maybe mummies just wearing fly tape. Catch gnats from defiling their royal bodies. Because as we know, Egyptian pharaohs were chosen by God to lead.
Yeah.
Totally not a bullshit contrived story at all that made them throw their power around. Not even close. Am I right, ancient Egyptians? Yo, let's build some pyramids. I wish I could just go back in time and talk to like a bunch of people. Like,
Who would you talk to?
well, first I'd talk to Ramesses, who is one of the royal advisors to Pharaoh. I can't remember who he was, what his name was. But I'd be like, yo, I know you're like the advisor to the Pharaoh and everything. What if you shape these like pyramids like these, and I draw them a diagram of a dick? So instead of giant triangles, we'd have like dick pyramids in the fucking desert. You know, gangster that'd be like come back to like 600 years later. Fucking crazy, dude.
You know, I always think about like what would happen if you like traveled back in time to like Puritan Massachusetts and like explained to them like everything that was wrong with their system, like in great scientific detail.
I don't think they'd be able to accept it. I think they would think you're some sort of demonic presence and they would try to kill you.
You are to be burned at the stake until you are deemed fit to re-enter society.
Damn.
What?
That's when I bring my. That's when I
What do I
bring my.
even do? Raise you up?
No,
to the
that's why
grave?
when I bring my fucking fire hydrant and I say your fire holds no power.
So
dude.
anyway, it's because it's October. I've been watching Treehouse of Horror episodes, and that was a quote from that. I saw that episode today.
I thought
They did like a Salem witch trials parody.
just like in Monty Python the Holy Grail, how they're doing the like deduction to whether or not she's a witch. So
Yeah,
it's like,
but the thing is that she actually was a witch in the Simpsons parody.
yeah. If she weighs as much as a duck, she's a witch.
You see, Monty Python and the Holy Grail like is a very, very good movie, but the thing is, it like every single good joke has been quoted to death, so anyone who hasn't seen it might as well have seen it at this point.
Yeah.
That was
There's
my
still some, like-
experience.
There's still some underrated ones in there that like aren't really talked about very often. Like everyone talks about the swallow one. Everyone talks about, I fart in your general direction.
Holy hand grenade, yeah.
The holy hand grenade. One of my friends actually knows that whole fucking
One
monologue.
I hear that doesn't actually get brought up very often that I like is like when like the guy's like keeps trying to break out into song and his father keeps stopping him.
Yeah, no, stop that, no, stop that.
But the thing is, I'm happy that I got to watch that movie before every single quote was fed to me.
Same. My dad made sure to show me and Aiden that pretty early.
Yeah.
I really like the scene in the beginning where like that peasant, like King Arthur's talking to the peasant, and
Yeah.
like he's like commenting on like social monarchy, and he's like, look, he can't get it across with words. He's being physical with me. He's being violent. And like the rest of the peasants look over at him, and Arthur just gets kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Ugh, I love that scene.
Anyway, yeah. So basically, that's how he got in. There was a hole in the ceiling.
Huh.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Right. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much an example of like a great movie that was just like ruined by quotability. Another example is Spaceballs, though I'd say to a lesser extent.
This is true. I can
Like,
confirm.
I love Spaceballs as a movie, but you know for a fact that just all of the best jokes have been quoted to death there.
I don't know how many, like, no matter how many times I see it, and I guess that's kind of the same thing with, like, the Bridge of Death from Monty Python, is, like, I've heard the quote a million times, but I still love it. Is their lightsaber fight?
Yeah.
Where, like, or the
where it gets tangled.
yeah. And then also the beginning where he's like, put it there. I can't believe you fell for the oldest trick in the book. What a goof. Here, you can have it back. Oh, it fell.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Spaceballs.
Yeah, that is Spaceballs.
Oh, I thought you started doing like the accent, and I thought you were going back to Monty Python.
Oh no.
What
a goof.
Well, I think the thing about Spaceballs that
I don't remember
really like gets you prepared for what kind of movie this is gonna be is the very, very first scene where the ship just goes on for that long.
Yes. Okay. You can't. That is unforgettable. Even considering how long it's been since I've seen that. You're right. That sets up the whole thing.
But yeah, it's just... Sometimes I wish that I could just, like, erase my memory of, like, every scene of these movies just so that I could enjoy them for the first time again. And I mean, the same can be said about a lot of these, like, a lot of things, but, like, those movies in particular, like, I feel like a lot of people could benefit from that kind of thing.
Yes.
That's the thing, when you have a really, really, really good comedy, I mean, that's it.
Yeah, you will inevitably have people who will say the jokes. Look at a fucking rat running perpetually,
He's
not
just-
being able to fucking clip the reality.
I'm trying to take a swim, but I can't!
Damn. You should probably go sock on. Sock on some dick.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
it took me like 2 seconds, and I was like, "Oh no, here it comes! Here it
Yeah.
comes! Brace yourself, everyone!"
He's gonna say the
Sakon's hideout, protected by impenetrable security.
Stuck on Tide Pods.
Oh my god, it's...
That was the
Man, are we
beginning
going
last
for the double euphemism now? Like, there was already the euphemism with his name, but like with that sentence, like, we got the double euphemism.
week.
Tide Pod is a euphemism for Tide Pod.
That's... No, I wasn't even
Which
talking about
is-
the Tide Pod comment.
Impenetrable.
Yeah.
I
Do you know what I
see,
mean?
see.
Yes.
Hey, are you okay?
You just keel over. High five.
Oh!
High five.
Hey, that isn't an ocean title deed. Let me have that. Please, if I have that, my dreams will come true. I'm not asking for it for free. I'll give you this. A huge rupee that's worth 200 rupees. We have the big boy. Nut brown beauties.
That's kind of a weird thing to say. I'm gonna call you my little nut brown beauty. I don't know about that one.
Man, good.
I just looked it up just to be sure that, like, that is indeed what he said, and yes, that is exactly what he said. The nut brown beauties are waiting.
On a different note, I really hope Link doesn't have allergies when he gets sucked into those flowers.
Well,
Oh God.
maybe it depends on the form he's in.
True.
Face would puff up so much.
You know, I'd
like-
imagine that
Wouldn't have
Deku
a
Scrubs
face.
have different anatomy than humans do.
Yeah, I'd imagine like Link goes out to dinner with Zelda, and she orders like pistachio ice cream, and Link's like, ah shit, I can't eat pistachios, and he's like, ah, but you know who can? My Goron form, and he puts on the mask in the middle of the restaurant and just screams, and all the waiters look over at him, and it's just a different giant rock man just throwing the fucking pistachio down his throat. And then he takes off and he's done. And he doesn't break out in hives because it's in a different stomach. Wait a sec. Hold on. So, if they're... It's Link that's in the mind of them, but what if it's like different bodies, right? So, like, what if Link has to go shit really bad and he just changes into someone else so he doesn't have to poop anymore? But that would still... The problem would still be that if he turned back into Link, he'd still have to poop really bad. But, like, you could delay it. So you're not uncomfortable wherever
Thanks
you
for
are.
stopping by. Oh, you're the one who gave me the land deed. Thanks to you, I've been able to do business in the place I've always dreamed of. But there aren't many places to plant beans around here. Do you know what magic beans are? I'll sell you one for 10 rupees. I don't really need
Oh
any.
my gosh, we're gonna grow a beanstalk and we get to meet the giant in the clouds.
No,
instead.
magic beans just make floating leaves.
So this isn't Jack and the Beanstalk?
No, it's not. That's Mario. because you hit the block and then Vine comes up.
It's very true. Very true.
There's two different ways.
In fact, that's specifically what you referred to those vines as in the original Mario Marathon, the first one.
Jack and the Beanstalk. You got like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Gabe missed that entire marathon.
I did. You have Jack and the Beanstalk, which is where you like steal. Like, yeah, I'm jacking it, carjacking, right? Like, but
okay.
Instead, you're bean jacking. And then there's like bean, and then there's Jack and the Beanstalk, where you put like a jack under it, like, you know, to prop it up, right?
Oh yeah, like you're jacking it up, yeah.
Yeah. And then but then there's also Jack and the Beanstalk, where like you're actually jacking it up, like you're beating the shit out of this beanstalk, you're jacking it up, right? And then you also have Jack and the Beanstalk, which is you're just
oh my fucking do not even say it.
No,
fervently stroking it.
I was wondering how long it would take you to get there.
Yeah,
I knew
I'm
it wouldn't
surprised
be
I
very
didn't go
long.
with that one first. I'm gonna be honest. But
I thought you were gonna save it for last for the punchline.
Anyway, last thing we're doing is going back to the observatory, because you can't see Skull Kid there anymore, but there's a new
Can't
thing
observe
to see.
him?
Nah, you can observe something else though. That there is that was the first business scrub that was in Club Town, because he just traded a moon tear for the Land-Aid, and we're just gonna follow him, see where he goes.
Shoot him
He's
down.
running moonshine, don't tell the authorities.
This is a telescope, not a super scope.
Sniper scope.
Oh, here he comes!
Throw him right there. Shoot him right there. Oh man.
You can't shoot with it, Gabe.
Yes, you can.
This is target practice, didn't you think?
Exactly. It trains you on your moving targets. Bullet travel time.
Bullet travel time. Bullet travel time.
There he is. Little rat bastard.
A rat
Where you gonna
bastard.
I've also been saying that a lot. I don't know why. Oh, he shrunk to fall in.
All right.
Or maybe it was just depth perception.
We're done here.
Yeah, that's a nice tree. Glad you're looking at it. Yes, sir. I saw where some fucking asshole went.
Some goddamn fucking asshole.
Some fucking asshole went into the fucking ground outside. Hey, you're not too worried about that guy? You think every time he comes out of the ground he's gonna create a molehill? It's not moles. It's just that fucking asshole going for groceries. I think it'd be best if you were to deal with the problem. And then you hand him like bombs, and then you have him just throw him down there.
Oh yeah, you don't need a bottle of water anymore to make the magic beans grow. You just need to play the Song of Storms.
Yeah, who needs fucking water? You just summon rain.
Hey there, pal. What are you doing in that tree? Whatever, it's not my business.
Probably
but
pimp
what is my
chipping.
business is where this hole
Down
that the
the hole.
business scrub went into.
Here we go.
Wow, I segued
True.
that pretty well.
Segue.
Potholes, I'll tell you.
All barks and mall cup.
Ah! What are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit! It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Mother's gonna yell at me! Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. So are you gonna take it or no?
I say, how long do you have to keep it a secret for? Because you could keep it a secret, and then he could give the piece of
150
heart to
rupees
you,
for
and then
one?
you don't have to keep it a
No
secret.
good. In that case, you leave me no choice. What about 100 rupees?
It was long enough for him to create a backup
I
plan.
haggled it.
Hmm.
It's not that I don't believe you, but just to be safe, I'm moving my storage. You hurry up and get out here too. Alright, see ya. Okay. Bye.
Fucking out of here. Fare thee well.
And we never saw
Look at he's
Fare thee well.
spinning. Why is he spinning? Spin!
Except we will see him again because, well, we're gonna need that moon tier again, but to
My
finish the
name
game.
is
Once,
Salesman Scrub.
you know,
I
once
like
we've
to
done,
spin.
once we've finished the Ikana temple.
More like Beacon.
Sorry, it's not called Ikana temple. It's called Stone Tower temple.
Funny bird.
No, there aren't any birds here.
Aw. And why'd I say Beacon Temple?
No.
Yes. Icaraya.
Hey, Gabathan.
I have an inquiry.
What is your inquiry, sir?
don't remember.
Wow. Absolutely ruined the whole
It's
commentary.
just being kind and trying to include
I thought
me.
you were going to turn this into a new tangent since we were starting to go silent, and then you fucking just didn't remember it.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you know what? I'm feeling extra sleepy, and I think I know why that is. One, we're doing this at night. Two,
True.
I got these orange filtered glasses, and I put on these orange lensed glasses once it
Better
gets
than
dark.
rose-colored glasses.
Ha 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 ha! You're so funny. Anyways, the orange glasses block out the blue light from the computer, and then it makes my body sleep because it's like, oh, firelight, it's time to sleep. So yes, those are my circadian rhythm regulating glasses, and I'm very thankful for them.
Next time on Smash Team Games, Carrie falls asleep.
I feel like it, dude. Or I can teach you all about the circadian rhythm. It's exciting. Speaking of the night-day cycles in this game, next time on Smash Team Games.
Circadian, like cicadas?
Circadian rhythm.
Oh, I thought you meant circadian, like bugs.
Circadian rhythm.
Carrie and rhythm.
Circady. Who is he?
Circady.
No one knows.